Okay, greetings. This is Mark coming to you from Baker's Green Acres. Today is Sunday, and I am inside right now because I've got a dead battery. And I'm having some technical issues with my phone, and I'm wondering if anybody can see this. Okay, because I don't see anybody chiming in. Usually people come in pretty quick. All right, good. Okay, there we go. Just a burger. All right. Vicky Kyle. Or Kale? Kahle. All right, great. All right. And I've got my contacts on so I can read people that are coming in. All right, what this is two things. I want to make sure that people are aware. I'm on the phone. You know, it never fails. Some days you just can't make a video. My battery died this morning. It was on some weird setting. Somebody called me on the phone, and as soon as I sit down here, one of the kids has got to come in and ask me some question. Bud Miller, how you doing? Stephen Wright. Stephen Beaven. This is incredible technology. Would we even think that this is possible when we were in the tree fort at your grandmother's place? That was a few years ago. All right, well, this is the real deal. President has declared September as Preparedness Month, National Preparedness Month. I don't think that this is just something that they decided to do on the 1st. I think this was, it was long planned out. And when I heard that, I said, well, that's something that I need to pass on for sure. And we definitely are in the preparedness business. If you farm commercially, you have to be prepared for everything that gets thrown at you, and nature throws a lot of things at you. Your customer base throws things at you, your government throws things at you, so you have to be prepared for all those things. And a lot of you are not in the farming business, commercial farming business, and I'm not really in the commercial farming business anymore either. I'm in the homesteading business, but preparedness is still something that you have to think about, and you have to think hard about it, because here's a little story. Last week, I think Tuesday it was, we were told that there was a storm that was coming in, and I guess you'll notice that days of the week kind of run together for me, and I have a day that comes on, and I might not necessarily know it's Tuesday because I'm not leaving here, I'm not writing anything, I'm just working here. So sometimes I get mixed up on the days of the week, and it's not because I'm dumb, it's just it's not part of my daily thing. You know, time of day is not really part of my thing either. It's just like, well, that's why I wasn't sure what day it was, but it was last week, and it was early in the week. We had a really bad storm that came through, and for about 10 seconds I was about to say head to the basement, and then it started to let up. But our trees were way over, and the wind was really whipping, really. It was just like a freight train coming through. Everything was moving to the east, and as quick as it came, it ended. It started with a little bit of rain, and then it ended with a little bit of rain. You know, I guess a lot of rain. It was an inch, but it was over maybe a 2-hour period. And the electricity went out, which is pretty common in rural areas. And what that does is prevents you from bringing water up from your well, so you're not flushing the toilet. If you don't have any water stored, you're not able to, shower, bathe, brush your teeth, prepare food, anything like that. The electricity off, our stove doesn't work. So you have to be able to shift gears and make things go anyway, because I have a lot of livestock here that I have to water, and without water they get pretty antsy. So I have a generator. Actually, I have 3 generators. I have a real small one that I take with me when I'm going out to locations where there's no electricity and I have to use power tools, and it'll run 110 volts. And then I have a self-contained arc welder, and that will also produce enough electricity to run this farm, but it does burn a lot of fuel. And then I have a diesel set that will run for a long time on a little bit of diesel, and it will run this entire farm. We've never tried the clothes washer, but we don't use that in the summertime anyway. So if it was in the wintertime, I'm not sure if we would even try it. That draws a lot of amperage. Okay, so with that said, I would say this is a pressure point. If you were thinking about taking the Anyone Can Farm Homesteaders Guild class with us, it's going to be 12 weeks, and it starts this coming Thursday. And so the way this works is if you go to bakersgreenacres.com, go to the Anyone Can Farm tab, sign up. It's going to ask you for the money, all right? You got to pay the money, and then you will be invited to a page on Facebook that is the Anyone Can Farm Homesteaders Guild. And only if you're invited to it can you go to it. And if you go to it, we are going to post every week another video. And the videos are not really the secret sauce. It's just like as if I was going to mail you a page of things that you need to think about, right? And I'm going to expound on it a little bit too, you know. If I get talking about something, I really go. And, you know, my personal experiences with these things in the farming business and also in my military career, that had a lot to do with preparedness as well. And I was a Boy Scout. Then we get together the next Tuesday via Zoom, and that's where it'll be right on this, maybe the laptop, but I'll have it down here at this desk, and I'm down in the maintenance shop office. And this will be my studio slash tool room, and we'll have question and answer. We can have a long classroom if we need to, you know, and we can go into things. Oh, my cow is here. I'll be out in a minute, so I'm going to have to go because I'm getting a new cow today. Her name is Rose, and her calf's name is Ruby, and I'll bring that to you a little later. You know, our cow died there a couple weeks ago. So, yeah, go to bakersgreenacres.com and get paid up, and then you'll be invited to the page, and then the class is going to start this Thursday. And I think it's going to be informative. I think we're going to have a lot of fun. I actually had a dream this morning because I was starting to kind of think I'm hitting deadlines, and there were certain things that I didn't know how they were actually going to work, like the Zoom call. I'm not exactly sure, and that's why you're getting the ultra low price because you're going to be my guinea pigs. And but you will have access to all this information going here forward because you'll be a member of the Anyone Can Farm Homesteaders Guild page on Facebook. That's how it's going to work. So you'll get the secret sauce, but really the secret sauce is right here on you, not me. I'm just going to wake it up, and I'm going to be your guide through this process. This is about homesteading and some of the things that I've discovered, and you know, I think we're going to do some back and forth. And there'll just be a big exchange of information, and you could sit there and you could take a lot of it down. Plus it will be archived, and you can always go back to it. Danny Gallup, I saw Art Vanderhoff there too. Hi Art. Heidi German. They say that that's good if you recognize people when their names come up. They say that's good. Okay, so I'll do it. But this is good. It's kind of a little group, and I'm feeling pretty good about this. I love to share the things that I've learned, and I believe that this is a worthwhile thing to do, seeing this is Preparedness Month. If you can create your own food, that's a really good thing. Really, really good thing. And all the things that go with it. It's just how to live. Okay, I got to go because my cow is here. So this is Mark from Baker's Green Acres. Remember, anyone can farm.